everyone and welcome to my July favourites video. This month's favourites is quite a random mix of products. There's some stationery, some fashion and of course some beauty. So I'm not going to ramble on too much, I'm just going to get right in there. Just had to move the mannequin around because it was really annoying me that it was slightly wonky in the background. Normally my background is blurry, but I lost the remote for my camera, so I'm having to use my old lens at the moment, so apologies that I've gone back a little bit with regards to video quality. And yep, I am wearing sunglasses indoors because my hair is doing something a little bit crazy today and I have been out all day and that's just where they ended up. Anyway, let's talk about my favourite things of July. The first thing is this beautiful 2016 black and white diary which I got from Selfridges, but of course you probably recognise it, it is Kate Spade. Last year or this year I had the cream one with the dots on it, along with every single other vlogger in the world, and I'm sure next year every single vlogger will have this diary, but don't really care about the cliches because I absolutely love it. Really like using a diary. I do actually keep all my events and meetings in my phone, but there's just something really satisfying about writing stuff down and I just think it's beautiful. So if you've never seen inside a Kate Spade diary before, they have like a month in full on the first few pages of each month, and then they have the weekly planner inside and you can get 1 week for every 2 pages. In the rose gold one they used to have a really lovely quote at the beginning of each month, but this one is just polka dots. I don't know whether that's because this diary is a little bit smaller than the rose gold one, but I guess I'm just going to have to live without my lovely Kate Spade quotes at the beginning of each month. I do always really hate spending how much money these diaries are. This one was £36, which is excruciating for a load of paper, but I just thought I'm going to try and keep this one in good condition. My last one is heavily battered, hence why it hasn't appeared on my Instagram recently, but I'm going to really try and keep this one in better condition because it's so beautiful and pristine right now and I would love to try and keep it that way. I will get all the non-beauty favourites out the way. So the next thing that I've been loving this month, I picked these up quite recently. It is these gorgeous flat shoes from Topshop. So normally I don't wear flat shoes because I'm really, really tiny. I'm not sure how tall I am, but I'm not very tall. So normally I wear heels. But I saw these and I just thought they were the most beautiful things. They're this gorgeous, really lovely kind of tan brown suede. And then they've got little tassels which you wrap up your legs and they just look really, really cute on. So even though they're flats, I have been wearing these so much. In fact, the outfit of the day, which I am publishing today, if I publish this video on Sunday, is also featuring these flats, so have a little look at that. And there's also a surprise guest in that outfit of the day photo shoot because I filmed it with Becca from It's Becca Rose and her little dog Rupert joined in on the photo shoot, so make sure you check that out. I will leave a little link below. The next thing is the thing which I am most excited to show you, and it is dun dun dun, this incredible Chloe Drew dupe bag. So no, I do not have the money to buy a real Chloe Drew bag, but I found this on the internet and as soon as I saw it I was like, oh, you have to be mine. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I think this is the most similar dupe that I have seen to the actual Chloe Drew bag. It's got the same kind of fastening with the pin that goes through there and the twizzly lock feature. It's really, really similar on the inside but not exactly the same. This one's got a really lovely light pink leather on the inside, and the same as the Chloe bag, you kind of tie knots in the handles to attach it to the handles, if that makes sense. And yeah, I really, really love the colouring of this handbag. It's got the darker brown or the more kind of neutral brown at the bottom and then a more orangey brown on top. I'm not sure if Chloe do this colour combination, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. And the best part of all is that it was under £50, so I'll leave a little link below. It's an American website and I live in the UK. I think the shipping was free. I did order 2 bags, so you have to wait and see which other bag I ordered, but I think that there was no minimum spend on the shipping. Definitely recommend the website that I got this from and definitely have a look at it because there's loads and loads of things just like this. Next, onto the beauty products, and the first thing that I have is this sugar scrub. Now this is Mandy Lulur by Rituals and it is probably the most amazing smelling scrub that I have ever tried. Normally I find that shower gels generally smell way better than scrubs, but this one has got the most heavenly scent. It's really hard to describe. I'm going to see. It's kind of floral but sweet at the same time. When I say sweet I mean candy sweet, like it's very... makes me just want to have a whole bag of gummy bears. It just smells incredible. So If you like sweet smelling things, then definitely give this one a try. It's very, the grains are very coarse, they're sugar grains, so they do melt down as you are in the hot shower, but it's got absolutely tons of grains in it, so if you like a real good scrub, then this one is absolutely perfect. I've just realised it says frangipani and rice milk, so I'm guessing that lovely smell is frangipani, and maybe it's not sugar, maybe it's rice, but either way it's absolutely lovely and I've been really enjoying using this. I've been really concentrating it on my knees and elbows and also that area of sunburn that I had on my upper arm, so my tan has been fading quite evenly, although right now I have to say I have had a Vita Liberata spray tan, which is why I seem to have been maintaining my holiday tan. But yeah, I have been using this once every week, and another thing that I really like about this is that it kind of coats the body in almost like an oil after you use it, so you don't really need to put too much body lotion on after you get out of the shower. In fact, some mornings when I've been in a rush and I've used this, I've not even bothered to put any body lotion on because it's left almost like a really light layer of oil on my skin, which makes me smell absolutely lovely for the several hours after I get out of the shower. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this because it is just the most heavenly thing in the world. Next product that I've been loving this month is the Yes to Cucumbers face wipes. Normally I'm not the biggest fan of using makeup wipes to get rid of my makeup, but actually last week I wasn't feeling too well during the week, so I wasn't wearing a huge amount of makeup on my face, if any, and I really just found that I was reaching for these to cleanse my skin if my skin was just getting a little bit hot and bothered and I just wanted a quick refresh. Then I used these, and they've got a really gorgeous cucumber scent, which when you're not feeling very well you just want to feel fresh and clean, and these certainly did the trick. The cloths as well are really soft, so because I felt like my skin was a little bit sensitive last week, these just really helped to cool everything down. In fact, when I was poorly, this was pretty much the only skincare that I used the whole time. I couldn't even really be bothered with oils or moisturisers. I would just use this. It would leave my skin feeling nicely moisturised, not as obviously moisturised as if I'd used a moisturiser, but you know, it didn't leave that dry feeling like some face wipes can do, and just overall left my skin looking and feeling really lovely, or as lovely as you can when you're not feeling very good. But I'm going to continue to use these on days when I'm not wearing as much makeup, or maybe throughout the day just as a refresher because they smell good, they feel lovely, and I really like them. The next thing in my favourites is a brand that you probably will have seen in lots of other bloggers' favourites, and this is the first product that I have tried from Sunday Riley, and it is the Artemis Hydroactive Cellular Face Oil. So the first time I tried this, I kind of got the feeling that it was something a little bit special because as soon as you put it in your hands, firstly the fragrance, it's got a really warming, almost kind of herbal lemony scent, and I really love any kind of citrus scents, but because it's got that kind of herbally tinge to it, it's very warming and kind of relaxing to use as well. So it's a real luxurious treat at the end of the day. I use this when I've cleansed my face, just rub a little bit between the hands and put it on like you would do a serum. I've just been patting it on and just really soaking in all of the lovely fragrances from this oil. But as well as it feeling lovely and also smelling incredible, it's got loads and loads of skincare benefits inside this little bottle. In fact, the back of this bottle pretty much reads like a list of dream skincare ingredients. You've got ingredients which balance the complexion, clarifying, toning, purifying, cleansing, fighting redness, fighting premature aging, fighting inflammation, and giving you clean, healthy glow from within. Now, I probably haven't been using it for long enough to really say whether it's been making that much difference to my skin in the long run, but in the short run I really have been noticing that my skin seems to drink it in, and I think that's a really good sign when your skin drinks in a product because it really means that your skin is taking in all the ingredients and that your skin needs the ingredients. So my skin has certainly been loving this. And I found that I've just not really had to wear quite so much makeup because my skin the next morning has just been looking really lovely and evened out. So normally I sometimes get a bit of redness around my chin and even like whiteness, not so much of an even complexion around my cheek area, but that just seems to be a lot better this month. I know I have got a bit of a tan, so that definitely helps, but I also am going to be putting a lot of that down to this fantastic oil. Another couple of products which have been in my routine this month have probably helped towards keeping my skin reasonably fresh and clean and blemish free, and the first one is the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions BB Cream. Now this is probably the runniest BB cream that I have ever tried. Normally I find them, like BB creams on tinted moisturisers, quite thick in consistency and I can easily just pull them on the back of my hand. But this, you have to shake it up before you use it, and it really does spread out of the bottle. So if you've got white carpets or any kind of carpet, then maybe do this over the sink, because I really find it's a very watery consistency, so it does tend to run. But once you get it on your face, this is absolutely lovely. The colour match that I have for this is completely perfect for my skin at the moment. I have got light medium, which I'd say is probably not as light as it sounds, so definitely make sure you swatch them. I'd have thought that would be like a medium or a dark medium, because I'm quite tanned at the moment, but it's a perfect match for me in the light medium shade. It's also SPF 40, so I really wish that I'd got this before my holiday, because this would have been a great one to wear on the holiday. I do find that if I put any sun lotions on my face and I really break out, so this has got all the anti-blemish ingredients in it, probably some kind of hyaluronic acid or salicylic acid, I don't know whichever the skincare one is. Doesn't actually say, but this has been doing really well of keeping my like hormonal spots at bay. Haven't really had too much of an issue with them this month, apart from this one on my chin. I don't know if you can see it, but that is complete irregularity. It's the only one I have on my face at the moment, so let's just pretend that's not there. But yeah, this has been really, really lovely for summer days when I want something a little bit lighter on my face and keeping any blemishes at bay. So highly recommend this one if you have a few blemishes or just want to keep your skin blemish free. Also on the anti-blemish front, I've been using the new Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy foundation. Now this is a new foundation from Bare Minerals, and it's also powder consistency, so if you loved their original foundation or their matte foundation, then you're probably going to really love this one as well. I'm not sure if it's out yet. I will have to double check and maybe leave a date on the screen or something, but this is definitely worth purchasing if you do suffer from blemish prone skin, or again you want to keep your skin blemish free, because it has got all those skin loving ingredients in it that also let the skin breathe. Because if you do have blemish prone skin, maybe your skin's a little bit oily, then your skin definitely needs to be able to breathe when you've got makeup on, and sometimes a powder foundation can clog up the skin a tiny bit, whereas this is a lot finer, so it really kind of keeps the skin feeling fresh throughout the day. I think in last month's favourites, or in my empties videos, I talked about how much I loved the original foundation from Bare Minerals, just because it gives such a lovely kind of airbrushed look to your skin, even if you don't have any foundation on underneath. I know some people like to use it just as a setting, but for me, when I got back from holiday, it was all I was wearing on my face, and this is the same, to be honest. You can use this on its own, or you can use it just to touch up or maybe set in place any concealer. I've put concealer on the blemishes around my jawline and just set it in place with this, because it's really not going to clog up the skin. So not only has it got ingredients that help fight the spots, but also it lets your makeup and skin breathe, so it's not going to make them any worse. So my next beauty favourite is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Bronzer. I had never tried an Estee Lauder bronzer before until I tried this, and first of all, absolutely love the packaging. It's humongous for one thing, so you really feel like you're getting value for money with this. And inside you get the brush. I've left the kind of plastic thing inside because I don't really want the brush scratching the bronzer. I want to keep it all perfect. So perfect for if you want to top it up on the go, really handy. But when I'm using it at home, then I don't use this brush. I've been using my big Bobbi Brown bronzer brush just because that's what I'm used to. But as you can see, the pan is absolutely ginormous. There's loads and loads of product in there, so I really feel like you're getting good value for money, and it's just the most beautiful shade. It's got tiny shimmer flecks in it, but does not leave your skin shimmery at all, or I've not noticed it to. So if you don't like a sparkly face, then don't worry about the shimmer in here. It's a very warm brown shade, so if you're phobic of going orange, then really don't worry about it with this one. I've even been using it for contouring because it's such a warm shade, but at the same time it's really great for blending over my whole face. So I'll tend to take a slightly narrower brush and build some contouring in, and then I'll just swipe it all over the face. A really lovely colour. And then I also love that it has a humongous mirror in the lid, so perfect for touching up on the go. So it's really useful to keep the plastic thing, because I know that with my NARS bronzer I didn't keep the plastic on it, and basically the mirror is not usable because it's got so much product on it. So with this one I'm definitely going to be keeping the plastic bit in it to really save this mirror, because it's perfect for touch-ups on the go. Another one from Estee Lauder, and this is one of their lipsticks. It is their Pure Colour Envy Lipstick Rouge in number 320, which is Defiant Coral, and this has basically been the lipstick which I have been wearing every single day this month. Today is no exception. It's what I'm wearing right now, and as you can see, it's this really gorgeous, I'd say red slash coral. I can't really get away with a full-on red, it's just too dramatic for my face, but this is a very, very warm, corally, it's really hard to describe, it's definitely somewhere between a red and a coral, but for blondes, or if you've got maybe like a warmer skin tone, then oh my gosh, this is the perfect shade. I've probably not stopped wearing this ever since the day that I got it, but still got loads left, which absolutely love because I can't stand it when you use it for a month, you fall in love with it and then it's all gone, so there's still loads of this left, which I'm really, really happy about. Also the packaging has got that really, really satisfying magnetic clicking finish to it, so always brings a smile to my face when I put this away. Simple things. But yeah, the lipstick itself, it is not the most long-lasting lipstick I've ever tried, but really long-lasting considering how moisturising it is. It gives just a very subtle sheen to the lips, and if you don't like that, then you can just blot it. So some days if I've been wanting a little bit more of an everyday look, then I've just been blotting my lips a little bit more and it just gives more of a flat colour. Whereas if I don't blot it, then it really gives a nice shine, but not too in your face, kind of super glossy. I really do suffer in winter with quite dry lips, so I'm definitely going to pick up a few more wintry shades of this when it comes to kind of autumn winter lipstick time, because I think that the level of moisture in this will really just keep my lips from becoming all dry and cracked, and that's really gross, but should, yeah, hopefully keep my lips from becoming too dry in the winter. So hopefully they'll bring out some nice berry or dusky kind of pinks, which I'll definitely be picking up because so far I absolutely love the formula of this, love the colour, love the packaging, just love. And then the last thing in my favourites is the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. I have to say, I really quickly judged this mascara and didn't think it was going to be very good because I just didn't really like the packaging. Now I know that's so bad just to judge a product on the packaging, but I think it looks just quite cheap and it's very boring, black and white, and yeah, oh, yeah, nothing really too special about the packaging, so I almost didn't try it. Like, how bad is that? I almost just gave it to a friend or something, but I'm really glad I did because firstly the brush is just incredible. I have never seen a brush this shape before. It's basically like an upside down, I really have no idea how to describe this brush shape, but basically this brush is the perfect mascara wand shape. I don't know why every mascara wand isn't this shape. It's really plump at the top and then goes down to a tiny point at the bottom, which is exactly what you need on your lashes. You just want it to be really big and bold on the outside and then narrow on the inside to really get those little lashes. It says on the back, dramatic impact and graphic precision, which I'd say is exactly the result that I get from this mascara. It's also really good if you want to just add more throughout the day, so I've been just layering and layering this mascara on and it really is so good. So I feel really bad for judging it too quickly because I pretty much hands down would say this is my favourite mascara right now, and I'm sorry Makeup Forever, I was quick to judge you, but now I love you. And so that's it. That is all the things that I have been loving in the month of July. I'd love to know what you guys are loving. I've never really asked you what you love before. You must have so many products that you're just wanting to tell the world about, so please tweet me or leave it in the comments below. Let me know what things you have been really loving this month. Hit another milestone on my YouTube recently, 2,000 subscribers, so we're slowly but surely building it up, and thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you ever so much if you have subscribed, it really means a lot to me. If you haven't, then it's really easy, just click a button down in this general area and it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe. So if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Again, just one little click, but brings a big smile to my face, so please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye bye!